Welcome back, everybody. If this is the first time you've been to my channel, I'm Marilee Burnett. I am an astrologer as well as a tarot reader, and I have been combining a bit of the astrology and tarot together each week in what I call a Tarotscope, and this one is for the week of March 6th of 2023. And I can tell you, in the skies, we have a lot going on almost every single day this week, something very significant that is occurring that is definitely going to be impactful. So it'll be very interesting to see what our cards have to say for the week as well. But to kick it off, on Monday, we have this nice combination of energy between the Sun in Pisces and Uranus in Taurus. And that's really some bit of a carryover from Sunday energy, where things could have been a little erratic, exciting, unexpected, inspirational, really huge desire to break free. So that energy continues with us into Monday. We also have the tail end of Mercury speaking with the nodes. So again, if you've been following me, you know that you should have been paying close attention to any messages that have been coming across, or any information, even if it seems not pertinent at the moment, it may be down the road. Huge event that we've been talking about, and every astrologer out there has been talking about it, is the fact that Saturn moves into Pisces on Tuesday. And it's been about 1994 since you last saw Pisces energy that had Saturn in it in your chart. So Saturn spends about 2.5 years, sometimes 3, depending on retrogrades, in one sign. That gives us time to tear down structures that do not serve us and then to rebuild them. So we've got a lot of work in the area of the chart that is Pisces for you. And in general, Pisces is the last sign, right? This is the 12th sign. It's endings. It is faraway places. It's things that are hidden. It's places where we get lost and confused and can get delusional. And it is not a place where we have particularly good boundaries, which is why actually this is a house where we can connect to our psychic abilities, right? Because there's no barriers to reaching across into the divide. So this is just the beginning. And whenever a planet enters a new sign and it enters it at a 0 degree, that is a time where we have intense lessons. And if I was thinking about lessons and the syllabus of the class that you're going to be involved in for the next 2.5 years, Saturn is going to be teaching you quite a bit. And Saturn is a planet that expects you to listen and follow through, follow the rules, make sure that you are tuning in and paying attention when you're being given advice, and that you really work hard. The other good thing about Pisces energy, it is spiritual. It is a time for you to really create a good spiritual practice into your life. Could be yoga, could be meditation, could be religion, church, whatever that is for you. Or it could just be about your artistic gifts. Pisces is very sensitive. It's a water sign, and also very creative, very talented. So it will speak to each person individually, and it speaks to you based on where you have this sign in your chart. If you don't know where you have this sign in your chart, come to my class. It's free on Saturday, March the 18th, and I'm going to teach you how to understand the basics of your chart. So whenever you listen to an astrologer, you'll know what it is talking about in relation to your chart, and actually the very specific impact that it has on you. Because as astrologers, we give generalized readings because we cannot possibly know everybody's charts, but that doesn't make it specific to you. So I want you to learn how to do that. go on my website, marileyburnett.com. On the front page, you will see a place to register. So be sure you do so you get a place. And it'll be done in Zoom, and then you will get the link, and I will look forward to seeing you there. Also, if you have a chance and haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel and like the videos and comment on the videos. These are new, and I'm just trying to get my messages out there, so I would appreciate any support you can add and give to me. All right. Next big event is the full moon in Virgo, which happens on Wednesday. So Virgo is exactly, of course, the opposite of Pisces energy. Pisces is watery. It doesn't have boundaries, right? The boundaries that it gets comes from the shoreline, but water itself is just fluid. Virgo is earth, right? It's very grounded, a bit like Saturn in that it is structured, likes to have control, but it's also the 6th house. So this Virgo energy is all about our health, our day-to-day tasks. This is energy that is very focused on the details, and very, very focused on healing. So we have this opportunity with this full moon in Virgo to conclude some healing, right? To put things away, walk away from things that just are not fulfilling to us anymore in our day-to-day life. So it could be something you want to change about yourself from a health perspective, or this could be something that you want to change about your job. All possibilities, of course. If you want to know more, again, go back to my website and check out my article for the full moon in Virgo. I've got all the details in there by sign. And if you really want to get in touch with Virgo energy and have a full cleansing of your body, listen to my hypnosis for Virgo for good health. You will be amazed at how much better you feel, how energized you feel just by listening to that. So, a couple of great things that you can check out there. For the weekend, we have lots going on still. We'll have Jupiter conjunct Chiron, speaking of healing. This will be the exact time. So I've been hearing from everybody that healing and pain and our wounds, our old wounds, things are really coming up right now. Chiron and Jupiter in Aries is about getting very clear on any blocks you have to your self-confidence, right? Aries is the self. And if you don't feel good about yourself, the choices that you make, they're not the best ones for you. So this is a time where you have these two big helpers and teachers and coaches that are showing you how to be your best self. Listen, let go of those things that are just habitual at this point in life, but not really serving you. So we'll see that on the weekend. The other thing we'll see on the weekend is Venus sextile Mars. That's always a good time for relationships, for relating, especially where we're dating, right? There's a lot of passion around that. It doesn't have to be used for dating. Venus is also beauty. She is about money. Mars is motivation. So just be careful that you don't go overboard this weekend. Uranus is also sextile to Mars. So there is this energy of being able to get stuff done, being able to take off, get away, really explore. And you also just need to be careful, right? I always say be careful when Mars and Uranus or Mercury are speaking. This is harmonious energy, but it can make you overdo it. So you always want to be aware when we have that kind of energy around us. So be careful. And especially because, and around water specifically, we'll have Neptune squaring Mars. Now this, so sorry. This is, I am knocking things over that you can't see, thankfully. This is going to be, speaking of accidents, this is going to be the finishing of a story that has started last year at the very beginning of Mars retrograde. So Mars is almost done with its retrograde. And when it began, it was speaking in this square with Neptune originally. So Neptune is the ruler of Pisces. So all those things that we do to delude ourselves, to self-medicate, this, when we have a square, again, it is a really good time to break ourselves of habits that are not healthy. Other things are, again, just anything that we're doing that blocks our spiritual path, that blocks our creativity, even music, right? Anything that is speaking to the soul, which art and music are a big part of. So Neptune square Mars, it's something you've been working on since last September, October. This is the final conversation between those two. So if there's something that you've been working on, this weekend is the final chance you have to really finish this work off. So don't waste it. Okay? So that's a lot of stuff, and we haven't even gotten to cards yet. So let's look at the cards and see what they're going to say for this week as well. For the week of March 6th, 2023. All right, our card for Monday, Tuesday. Five of Winters, also known as Five of Swords. Wednesday, Thursday, we have the Ace of Autumn, also known as Ace of Pentacles. And for the weekend, speaking of that active Mars and Venus, we have that King of Spring, which is also known as the King of Wands. Okay, so when we see the Five of Swords, that is people around you who are being dishonest. It is people who think they're getting away with stuff that really they're not. They're just fooling themselves. It's also getting sucked into battles where there's no real winner. So whenever you see the Five of Swords, it's just really good to be aware of who you're interacting with and not to invest too much time and energy in people that you don't know well and you don't trust, because there could be something there that is not going to turn out as expected. So Wednesday, Thursday, the Ace of Pentacles is a financial gift of some sort that comes your way. It can be a new job, it could be money, it could be a bonus, but there is a good, happy opportunity and change coming your way that relates to finances in some way or another. So there certainly can be some people out there this week that will see a new job opportunity come their way. And then fun times for the weekend with the King of Wands. This is somebody who is very, very passionate and wise, inspirational. This one even says it's theatrical. A lot of times the Wands cards are also related to work. So there could be an opportunity that you are, again, offered some kind of new job opportunity, something that speaks to your heart and that you're more passionate about. So the cards tell a story together, right? When you avoid this, right? When we're not getting sucked into the drama of other people, when we're not allowing people to be dishonest with us, there's this rewarding opportunity that happens. So when we stay away from this behavior ourselves as well, right? It's this time for being honest, then that is like karma in the bank. And I can tell you, Saturn is all about karma as well. So it's not a surprise, right? That we have Saturn going into Pisces and we're seeing these new beginnings, right? That we're seeing somebody in authority that is a part of that new beginning that provides us with some direction. So there is lots of interaction with people this week, lots of new opportunities that are coming our way. We just need to be aware and wise and paying attention to what it is that we truly want and making sure that we're surrounding ourselves with people who are trustworthy. And when we are, then some really amazing, unexpected financial gains, or even maybe people from the past who were a leader for you, right? The King of Spring, King of Wands is a leader, right, over the community and has something to offer you as well. So be open for the new opportunities. Close those chapters that you need to close with that full moon in Virgo, and then watch the magic unfold for you. All right. Thank you again. I appreciate you one and all, and really would appreciate you liking and commenting and sharing so I can start to reach a broader audience on here with these readings. So thank you so much. I hope you have a fabulous week, and I can't wait to hear the new opportunities that show up for you. Talk soon.